Hi everyone, welcome to my live streaming. My name is Jane and I'm live streaming from UK and everybody's welcome. Welcome to join. Welcome. Everybody's welcome. My name is Jane. You are welcome to join this live stream. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Everybody's welcome to join. Cheers. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Everybody's welcome. You're welcome to join. I'm live streaming from UK and my name is Jane and all are welcome. Willing, wanting, and well-being. Everybody's welcome. Hashtag heart, mind, and care. Welcome, welcome. Everybody's welcome. Cheers. Welcome. My name is Jane. I'm live streaming from UK. You can see two people there. You're welcome to like, to comment, to subscribe, to suggest, or just listen. Heart, mind, and care. Willing, wanting, and well-being. My grass is filled. Welcome. Let me know where you're listening from. And here in UK, it's about 19:35 in the evening. The sun is still out. And I think the sunset will be around 21:04 for today. We have having longer days. Welcome. My name is Jane. You're welcome. I'm live streaming from UK. And you're welcome to say hello. I'm live streaming from UK, and I'm saying aloud UK now is about 1935, 36, and the sun is still out, and the sunset will be around 21:04. So we still have a few more hours to go, maybe 2 hours to go before the sun sets, and it will become dark. Welcome, I have 3 people there. You're welcome to suggest, you're welcome to subscribe, you're welcome to say hello on this round table. Willing, wanting, and well-being. Hashtag heart, mind, and care. Everybody's welcome. And today's topic is going to be we are refreshing and recapturing our mind on the last 3 months on all the live streams. Cheers. You can have a drink of your choice, or snacks, or food. And also in Europe, they are 1 hour ahead of us. Probably some of them are on the dining table, eating their choice of dinners. In Africa, 2 hours ahead of us. And everybody's welcome. And South America is around 8:30 in the morning. They're waking up. Probably others are going to bed. Part of Russia is about 7 o'clock. New Zealand is about 6 o'clock. And India is around 23:30 because they are around 4.5 hours ahead of us. And other Asian countries are about around 1 to 3 in the morning. And everybody's welcome. Whoever is walking up, whoever is passing by and see the live stream, you're welcome to say hello. Today we're talking about refresh and recapture our minds. For the last 3 months, we've been talking about. And everybody's welcome. Welcome to join. Today we're refreshing and recapturing our minds for the last 3 months, what we've been talking about. I'm thanking everybody who has watched, who's been watching, who has stayed with me, who's going to be watching on replay. Everybody's welcome and thank you very much. And today we're talking about refresh and recapture our minds. You're welcome to suggest, to comment, to subscribe, to like, to put in your thoughts and join in the conversation. Welcome, welcome. Everybody's welcome. We're talking about refresh and recapture our minds. For the last 3 months, I've been doing live streaming. I've got people who've been joining. Thank you very much. I've got people who has been staying with me. Thank you very much. I have people who have been watching on replay. Thank you very much. And everybody is welcome to subscribe. If you haven't already, you're welcome to like. And we're refreshing and recapturing our minds on the last 3 months of my live streaming. Everybody's welcome. For the last 3 months, I've been doing about a few of the live streaming. I've been doing twice a week, and I'm starting to think probably it's a little bit more, and probably people who are trying to catch up to see on replay, maybe they are not having chance to come in and join the live one. So I'm gonna reduce it to once a week, which is gonna be on the Monday evening. And you're welcome to comment to say whether it's the best time you think. I've got 4 people there. Thank you. Cheers. My name is Jane. I'm live streaming from UK. You're welcome to comment, suggest, to say hello to this live stream. And we're talking about refresh and recapture our minds. For the last 3 months, I've been talking about, I've been doing some live streaming for the last 3 months, and I'm thinking now to do the refresh and see whether we can catch up and see many have been watching. Thank you very much. Many have been staying with me to the end. Many have been watching on the replay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm saying now I'm going to start doing the live streaming maybe once a week instead of twice, and probably on a Monday this time, because probably people are not catching up on what we've been talking on the last live stream before I start another one. And if I do once a week, at least many will be able to see the live stream on replay and may probably catch up on when I'm doing the next one. So I'm going to be doing once a week on a Monday this time, around starting from 19:30. So today we're doing a refresh and recapture our mind for the last 3 months and the last live stream I've been doing. So the first one I started with was living with diabetes. Only you can make changes and can make the difference. So if you are diagnosed with diabetes, I know sometimes we have this tantrum, we want to maybe reject, say it's not true, we want to be angry, we want to argue with others, we want to hide away. We have to make sure we make the changes. We accept we have been diagnosed with diabetes and we move on. See how we can live a fulfilling life living with diabetes. Maybe find ways to live with it, look for help, get help professionally from doctors, from nurses, maybe even your family, friends can help you with that. So give you some suggestion. You can look at the charities as well. There's charities where they talk about diabetes, and you can see people who have lived with diabetes. Maybe they can give you suggestion. So that is our first live streaming which I started. I live with diabetes for the now nearly 10 years, and I control it with a food diet. So I like to share that information. So if somebody feels that it will help them, or they can share it for somebody else to benefit, they are very much welcome. So that was the first one I started with. I hope somebody has seen and maybe has benefited, or maybe has shared to help others. And then the second one we went to was start every day with a happy way. So the second one was start every day with a happy way. Yes, if you don't start yourself in a very good way, probably wake a little bit early, eat your breakfast slowly, or if you don't eat breakfast, but prepare yourself slowly, on a pace, without rushing, then you make yourself the day start well. You can start with some music of your choice if you feel like you want to play music in the morning. If you want to do a little bit of exercise in the morning, which calm you down before you start the day. If you want to go for a little walk, if you want to go for your bicycle ride, or if you want to just listen to the news, if you want to just join your family around the table and have breakfast. So start every day with a happy way. So that way your day will be good. And if you have waken up a little bit early and prepared yourself, things are not going to be coming and bombarding you all over the place. So you be prepared for everything when you wake up and you prepared for it. So, and then I went next to do the other one was don't quit. Only you can fulfill your dreams or reality. So sometimes we dream of doing something. Our reality, what do you want to achieve? But we quit halfway because we didn't put that effort. But I will say, rest if you have, rest if you must. Give yourself maybe a day, maybe give yourself 2 days, maybe give yourself a week, but do not quit. Whatever you want to fulfill, nobody else is going to come and help you finish that. It's you. You have to own it. People will be behind you, people will be beside you, they will support you, they persuade you to fulfill what your dreams are, but they're not gonna reach the end with you. You have to make sure you take the lead and you don't quit whatever you want to do. So the next one was motivational tips, looking after yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally. This again is yourself doing exercise, waking yourself on time, early enough to do things on a pace instead of rushing, uh, getting support from professionals, seeing people, involving yourself with good people who can be there for you, who can give you good ideas, who are willing to be there for your well-being. And then we talked about take control and manage your diabetic tips and motivation. This was about food. What food particular is good, limiting like hard fat, things like cheese or carbs, carbohydrates, limiting. Make sure they are less than you eat. Eat a lot of vegetables and eating a lot of vegetables and adding protein. This is good for especially type 2 diabetics because that way our body for the type 2 diabetics have difficulties breaking down carbohydrates and hard fat, and that can be turned to fat. And obviously we know our mouth, we're not going to say no. Anything we see, we want to eat it, but then it has to be stored somewhere. And then type 2 diabetics, we don't have that much to break down the carbohydrates and hard fat. So sometimes it can be turned to sugar, it can probably be bad. And then we have to make sure we go and see our doctors on a, depends on how you and the doctor agreed. Either it be 6 months, it be a 1 year. So you need to be your eyes check for any fluids. It's gonna be for your limbs, whether they is in the sessional. They're gonna be checking the maybe urine tests. They're gonna be checking a blood test. It can be fasting or no fasting. So we talked about that. Then we came to the next one, which was change is constant. How do you deal with yours? So the changes can happen any time of the day, and it always happen any time of the day because time doesn't stay still, it moves on, and things doesn't stay still. So you may be doing something now and you may be doing something different later. So changes can happen. It can be changes from maybe you get bad news, that can be a change. It could be you get good news, that's a change. Probably at work, things change and they start new things. And some people may say, oh, I don't know, a movie change, but we have to prepare for change. Change comes all the time. It is there, we have to live with it. So, and then we had another one, which was willing and determination, a powerful mindset when you want to achieve anything in life. So you have that will, you have that determination, you want to achieve something. And that's why we say will and determination is powerful mindset. It's powerful something where you say, yes, I will do that. Yes, I want to achieve that. It's my education. Yes, I want to achieve that. It's my that promotion I want. Yes, I want to achieve that. It's looking after me. Yes, I want to achieve that. Is looking after my family. Yes, I want to achieve that. So really, will and determination are powerful mindset. If you set your mind into that, you achieve what you're willing to achieve. Then we went to another one, which was I was talked about money, ideas and suggestion to keep us out of debt. So was that if you are struggling with debt, you got a lot of debt, probably consolidate them together and see your bank and see if they can give you that one payment where you'll be paying one time and where your money is going, where you work, your money is going to that bank. Number one, start with your income, whatever is coming in, whether you have one job, whether you have two jobs, however jobs you have, put them together, put the money together and see how much money is coming in. Then you have to start with your needs and see what is going out. Your needs could be your utility bills, it could be your food, it could be your transport, however you're transporting, you're going to work or wherever you're going. It could be maybe buying clothes which you need, not what you want. So if you need clothes to go to work, so those are the kind of things we were talking about. And then see what is your outgoing. Make sure your outgoing are not more than your incoming, because that way, that's why we keep ourselves in debt. And if you don't check that out, you're gonna end up adding and piling up in the debt. And when you see these people wanting to give you credits, they want to give you some loans, then these people, yes, they're there, they do help when we really need them, but they're also there coming with they want to get money out of you as well. So some of these people who give loans, you'll be getting up to more than 100% of what you take. If maybe you take a few coins, you're paying those few coins double the few coins. So we have to be careful to make sure we check our incoming, the money which is coming in, and the money which is going out. So, and put the secondary our wants. Wants like you want to go on holiday. Why don't you open another account, a saving account, and put a few coins in there, let it add up, and eventually you pay for your own holiday instead of you getting money from somebody else, and then you know you're going to pay it with profit, and then you keep on yourself adding up into those debts. So it's very important to make sure holiday can wait until maybe we sort out our needs. That big clothes you want, that big jacket you want, maybe that tour you have heard of and you want to go for it, those are things which you want. Those can be put aside. And that's what I'm saying. You can open another account. You can ask your bank to open you a saving account where you can put a standing order, a direct debit to put maybe a few coins, maybe how much money you can afford, which is left over. And that will add up for you to start getting your wants, like your holidays and wherever you want to go. Then the next one was, let's recapture the thought and stay motivated. So we were recapturing about all these, we were talking about this, and if somebody has seen, maybe somebody has have already seen them, if you are welcome to give me some suggestion and what you thought about it, whether did you share it, do you find it useful, did you find it beneficial, people you shared with, did they find it beneficial for themselves or did they share to other people? So that's why we were recapturing our thoughts and staying motivated about all those living with the diabetes, starting every day happy way, don't quit, stay motivated, look after yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally. And then the other one was take on the control of your diabetics. And remember, change is constant, was there as well, which we cannot control. We can never control changes. Changes happen every second, every minute of the day. So and then we went to say will and determination. If you check that will and determination of that, and you don't quit, and you start yourself with a happy way every day, this will keep you going and you can fulfill what you are looking to fulfill in life. And then we talked about, after that, we went to the 6 ways to get involved and support your immediate and wider community. This was about around our community. We know we live where we live. We can do this lot of ways we can support, but there was 6 ways which we were talking about. We talk about you doing a recycling around there. So bottles, papers, put on the recycling paper, which is provided. Most of the places where the council, the government has provided places to go and recycle. Instead of you putting the bin, put it in a recycle. Then we talked about supporting the community as well. Helping, if you got good knowledge, you can support the kids at school. Maybe you can volunteer to do that. Also, maybe you can volunteer on maybe homeless, maybe around the garden in the community. All these can be used on that 6 way to get involved. Giving blood is another way. So you helping your immediate community and the wider community around the world. Maybe your blood may be used to somebody who you don't know, a stranger. A stranger become a friend. So, and that's why we wanted to get involved in 6 ways to get involved and support our immediate and wider community. Then after that, we spoke about don't let your progress to success be part of your furniture. This is another thing. Yes, you may be having ideas, you want to fulfill something, you got it, you put it together, but then that's what we're saying. Don't let the progress be part of your furniture, because sometimes what people do, they have that idea, they know this can work for them, but they put it on the side there because they want to do other things and they forget whatever they want to achieve in their lives. So it become part of the furniture. So this is what we were talking about. So do not let whatever you want to fulfill, whatever is your progress, how you want to move on, be part of your furniture. Put it there aside, says, yes, I'm going to use it, and do use it. So, and then there's the other one we talked about, 12 way to prepare, cook, eat vegetables, and managing diabetes. Then again, people think that if you're told about vegetables or maybe somebody mentioned about salad, it has to be boring. You can add flavors, you can add spices, you can add herbs. Vegetables can be either eaten raw, you put in your herbs and spices on them. Salad can be made as well, remembering to put the sweet, the sour, the bitter, the salty, all these to make the flavor on the vegetables and salad. You can also cook them, like you do a stew of the vegetables, you can do a smoothie on the vegetables, you can steam them, you can barbecue them, you can roast them. There's a lot of way to cook. And also you can ask where you want to cook it. You can half cook them, you can stir fry them, you can maybe deep fry them, but probably that would be the last thing. But there's a lot of way to cook and eat vegetables. And then the next one we were talked about was a motivational tip to success. It knows so much where you are by the direction you are heading for. Now, things may has happened and probably maybe you got yourself into debt, maybe you got yourself, you're behind, maybe you lost your job, maybe now things are not working properly for you, but you standing there, but you focus and plan yourself and say which direction I want to move on to, then this can be good, because this we're saying it's not where you more is, it's not what do we say? Motivation tip is it's not so much where you are, but in the direction you are heading, how you moving. That's what we're saying. So you may be before you were struggling with something. Maybe you lost some people. Maybe you lost your job, and this is how you say to yourself, okay, this has happened. Yes, give yourself time. Give that time rest if you must, but you need to move to the direction which you want. Remember, it's you, nobody else. It's your life. Move to the right direction. And then after that, we went and started talking about, we talked then and now. What do you prefer? So this was about before what things were happening, and now things have changed. And if I look to my notes here, I can see what I wrote before then and now. And yes, then and now. We're talking about now food. Do you prefer the old way or do you prefer the right way? Do you prefer going to the restaurant? Do you prefer somebody cooking for you and washing up, or do you prefer a takeaway where you get your food in the house and you can eat how you want? And we talked about exercise. Do you prefer going to the gym, or do you prefer doing it in your house, or do you prefer going out in the open air? So that was the other thing. Then we talked about drinks. Then and now, what do you prefer? So we talked about drinks. Do you prefer water, like me? Or do you prefer fizzy drinks? Do you like homemade smoothies or shop bought? Hobbies. Hobbies? Do you keep yourself to what you know, or do you like to know to start to try new ways? So it's a good thing. Movies. Do you watch at home, or do you go to the cinemas? What do you prefer? Now and then we have lot of choices now. You can either put a movie in your house, or you can go to the theater. You can watch it with family. You can buy yourself those, they're called surround, and you can have that like a cinema feel in your house. So we got all these things. So what do you prefer? Do you prefer watching the TV, or do you prefer listen to the music? So then and now, what do you prefer? Do you prefer reading books? Or do you like talking to the phone with your friends? So all these. Do you prefer being on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, or do you like prefer going out to see the nature? So there's a YouTube as well. I have a YouTube channel and I'm looking for subscribers, and everybody's welcome to subscribe and to join in this conversation. And then visiting places, or you just would like to stay at home. Trying new things, or never trying anything new. Yeah. So I also ask people whether live streaming, do you prefer it being done in the evening and night, or do you prefer it done in the morning or during the daytime? Do you prefer seeing things positive and see how things can be changed to positive way, or you prefer saying, oh, everything is negative, will never happen, this never happen, this will never happen? Or do you prefer say, yes, we can find a way to do it and stay positive? Willing, wanting, and well-being. Hashtag heart, mind, and care. Everybody's welcome to join this conversation. And then the next one was now and then. That was the now and then. And then we went achievement you have come across in life. So we talked about that achievement which you have come across in life. And this was, I mentioned and I said, no achievement is too small in life. Remember, this is you. Whatever you have achieved, how small you think it is, how big you think it is, all this is what makes you. It's who you are. This is your experience, your achievement. So don't put it aside and say, that's too small, I'm going to forget about it. It's your achievement, how small you think. It's your achievement, how big you think it is. That you have to own it. And if you want to feel like you want to share it because it's your achievement, you can share it. That is up to you to do that. If you had to do it all over again, would you do that and the same way to achieve whatever you want to achieve? Yeah. We were talking about like achievement could be like now people youngsters are growing up and they feel like they want to help in the family. That's going to be achievement instead of just staying on the phone or staying in the bed watching TV, and you see your family are struggling. Join in. That could be achievement and your way forward to growing up. Choosing to be happier is another way. So your achievement, you choose to be happier, you choose to do the right thing, you choose to be more positive. You choose to involve yourself with the good people, positive people, people want to be there for you, people who are there for you and your well-being. So what have you achieved? Achievement you have come across. That is what we're talking about. So remember, you own it, you take the lead, take charge, you deserve it. This is your life. The achievement you have come across, don't deny yourself. That is your achievement. Willing, wanting, and well-being. And then after that, we spoke about what is your reaction? Would you prefer to know or not? This is what we talked about again. So it was, what your reaction? Would you prefer to know or not? This was things to do with, would you prefer to know? Would you prefer to know your school result? Some people just finish their school, do their exam, and they say, bye-bye to my results. I don't want to go. But would you prefer to see those results and see your next move, or you wouldn't prefer to see that? Would you prefer to know whether you're having a boy or you're having a girl? Or we'd like to say neutral. This is other things we talked. Would you prefer to ask for direction if you probably going somewhere and you're lost? Would you prefer to ask and say to a stranger, excuse me, I'm looking for this certain place? Could you please direct me? Would you prefer to ask, or you prefer to go round in circles until you find the way? So what would you prefer? So this is what we're talking about. When walking, would you rather cross over to the other side? If you see, like, for example, you see a certain animal coming, let's say, for example, a big dog, and is coming towards you, the owner is going the leash, would you prefer to go straight and walk to up alongside it? Would you prefer to walk close to it and maybe say pat it? Would you prefer to cross over the other side and say, not meeting that dog? So what is your what do you prefer? So, and we know sometimes we have this anything we've been told sometimes, or something we see in front of us, we react differently. We can either react and say, I'm gonna face this, or you can say, no, I'm not facing this, I'm walking the other way. Or I'm silenced, I don't gonna say anything. So there's a way we can say, we get that shock. So you, for example, I was talking about that dog. If you see that dog coming in, you get that shock. And then that shock is give you reaction. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna go to face that? Or you're gonna walk on the other side, or you're gonna walk back? So yes, it's what we see. We react into it. So, and then there was when you sit yourself down and you see what's better and lead a life you want. So communication has become easier now. So we have communication has become easier. Technology we have around, we have phones, even young kids as young as the family can afford a phone. They're there, they can have the phone. You have internet, we have WhatsApp, text, FaceTime, talking. Like now I'm doing a live streaming. People can see me, although I cannot see them, but at least they're hearing me. So technology has become easier. I remember years and years ago when a neighbor, a well-off neighbor who could afford a telephone, a landline in the house, in the village, that used to become owned by the whole village, because the village will come to the place, will get the number, and they will be giving the number to their relative who are abroad. And of course, certain times then when you say they're gonna connect and you're gonna be ringing them, and this used to help anyway. That neighbor blessed them. If they used to have a phone, then they knew that phone is not only for themselves, but it's for the whole village around them and the people who are out abroad who are gonna talk to them. So now we have has become easy. You can get a small phone where you can just communicate. You can do FaceTime all these WhatsApp texts, easy now to communicate. So that is what we were talking about. What is your reaction? Do you move with this whole technology, or do you stay behind with the technology? So willing, wanting, and well-being. Hashtag heart, mind, and care. So, and then the next one was what we talked about was what your reaction, and then and the next one was stop self-doubt. Say yes, you can. So people sometimes they see uh, these things. Oh, yes, I know this one, but they start self-doubting them and say, oh, maybe I'll not be able to do this. Maybe, probably, let me leave it. Let somebody else do it. So stop self-doubt and say, yes, you can. Yeah. You surround yourself with good, positive, supportive, motivated, can do attitude people. Have a great community behind you who can demonstrate and will demonstrate in front of you empathy, active listening, finding time for you, talking to you, letting you talk while they listen and be impatient. Yeah, treat you as equal, tell you that you can do it. They encourage you that you can do it. People who believe in you, yeah, people who are willing, wanting to be there for your well-being. Hashtag heart, mind, and care. So that's another one we talked about. And then there's another one which we went and talked about was type 2 diabetics. Can you live a happy, fulfilling life having type 2 diabetics? So yes, you can, and I'm approve of it. I control my diabetics with the diet. I mix all sort of things. I always try anything once, twice if I'm not sure, three times or more if I like it, and I know it's going to benefit me. So I don't shy away, and that's how I control my diabetes. Can you, having diabetes, live a healthy, fulfilling life? So that was the question we were asking. But yes, it can happen. Put yourself there. Say, yes, I got diabetes, but it's not going to run me. I'm going to manage and control my diabetes. So that is the mindset. Put that mindset and say, yes, I can do it. Yes, I can live a happy life. Yes, I can do this, waking myself a little bit early, doing a little bit of exercise, eating healthy, meeting good people, involving myself with the people who are going to support me, um, joining the groups where they talk about diabetes and they can give you some ideas, staying with your appointment with your doctor and your nurses. So for your eye check, for your urine test, for your blood test, this is you can live a good and happy, fulfilling life living with diabetes. So don't doubt yourself. Say you can do it, and will and determination. Rest if you have to, but you can live a happy, fulfilling life living with diabetes. So, and the next things we talked about was ideas to be in charge of your life and what comes with it. So ideas and tips you can have. So this was number one, ideas to live. What was it? Ideas to be in charge of your life and what comes with it. Yes, we know number one, you have to look after yourself. Yeah, to be in charge of your life, you have to be the number one. Look after yourself, your health, your body, your mind, your heart. Looking after yourself, caring about yourself, being there for yourself, finding time for you. Don't just say, I'm going to work for the others, I'm going to work for the others. Finding work, you as well, time for yourself, so you can look after yourself before you look after the others. If you're not looking after yourself and you're not stable and For enough, it will be difficult to look after the others and concentrate on the others. So it's number one, you are you. Check yourself, look after yourself, think about your health and be there for yourself. Then you'll be able to look after about your family, take care of your family. If you have people who need feeding, who need clothing, education, and being, whether they it be the education be either theory or practical. So being there for you, for them. So after you looked after yourself, that way you'll be able to know what people need, people around you, family around you, asking them, talking to them, giving them ideas and seeing what they need from you. Financial as well. Finances, you need to make sure that it's also put together, because if you don't put that together, then obviously you're not going to be able to look after the family, you're not going to be look after yourself. Starting with your need with the financial. What do you need? Check your incoming, how much money is coming in and how much money is going out. Remember, you don't want money which is going out being more than what is coming in. Because you start with your need first, and then think about what you want a little bit later. Needs is a priority. Your bills, your utility bills, your food, your transport, all these need to be a priority before you start thinking of the wants. The wants could be you want that go to that big holiday, maybe you want to go to cruise, and probably you can afford it. So think about your incoming first before you start thinking, I want that thing. And it's easy for us to forget about our needs and concentrate on what we want. We need our mind and our heart to work together. My heart maybe want to go to that big cruise for 6 months. Now, my mind, that's why I come in and say that, hang on, do you have that money? So we have to make sure mind and heart are working together to see if we can afford that want we want. But that's why we say we start with our needs, because our need is our everyday what we need. We need to pay for our utilities. We need to pay for our rent or your mortgage, or your rent, your mortgage, your utility bills, your transport. These are priority. If you have debt, you need to pay that, because that has to be paid somehow, or otherwise they're going to be knocking on your door wanting their money or their product back. So this is very important. So need first, priority, and then want later, where we can just have a little saving account where we can put a little bit of coins and save that for our want for later. And then that way we are not going borrowing money and we're struggling to pay it back. So if you're spending your own money when you already saved it and you're spending your own money, it does feel good. And you know you do not owe anybody anything. So that is your money you're spending, and you can spend anyhow you want. While you're spending somebody else's money, you've been given a loan and all this, and you really know you really knew you cannot afford to go to a holiday, but you ask for that money, you'll be paying back. And remember, it's on profit. They will be demanding. Sometimes it's double what you borrowed. So it's very important to make sure you think about that. So, and then there was another thing which we talked about, was the last one was success is failure turned inside out. So this is for you, everyone, share the love. So success is failure turned inside out. So, and then this we talked about was a plan and make time to succeed. Because if you don't have that time, you can't just go and succeed. You have to have plan. You have to put that time. You have to know that I need maybe an hour to plan for this. I need maybe a few days to plan for this. I need maybe a month to plan for this. I need people to get involved. Who do I get involved? Who do I want to be here? Who do I want to support me? So success is failure turned inside out. Plan and make time to succeed. We said, for example, appointment to go to the doctors. You have to find time to ring your doctor. Then to make yourself there, you need time to get to the doctors. Going to work, again, you need to wake yourself early. You need to plan yourself. You need to make sure you get to that work. Meeting, same thing. Planning, what time you're going to get there, how far it is to have that time to get you there without you getting late. People at school as well, youngster, exams, schools, they have to plan for that to get the grades they want. So they have to plan to have time to do the homework, to study, to find information where they can succeed on the grades they want. Uni, colleges, even you on promotion as well, you need to find time to see what is needed for you to get that promotion. Uh, Meeting new people, going places, you gonna find time. Always success is failure turned inside out. Plan and make time to get there. So say no to negativity and plan to succeed. Looking for job, getting new job, getting hobbies, eating healthy, all these you have to make that time. You have to plan to get there. So success is failure turned inside out. So plan and make time to succeed for everything you're planning to do. Otherwise, it's not going to come raining on you. No, you got to plan and make that time. Anything you're willing to do, plan and make that time. Getting out of debt is another thing. Yes, plan and make time. See how you can plan yourself, put money in your saving account, how many ever coins you can afford, and it will build up and it will make, at the end, you get there. So everything is time. Success is failure turned inside out. So reducing stress and becoming more happier. Again, finding time, waking yourself early, finding me time to relax and not be, you have your own time and not other people's time. So is good, whether it's work, find yourself time, whether it's home, whether it's with friends and family, find yourself time. You need to succeed. As we say, success is failure turned inside out. So remember, don't quit, rest if you must, and continue. Will and determination are powerful mindset to keep you going, to moving forward. So making good community, you need time. You need to meet neighbors, you need to meet friends, where community places you go. So all these need time. Willing, wanting, and well-being. Hashtag heart, mind, and care. Stop self-doubt. Yeah. For your well-being and your happiness, you need to make time as well. You need to see how you can make yourself happy, how you can move forward to more positivity, how to stop this negativity, how to get involved in good people for your well-being and for your happiness. You take the lead, you own it. It's your self, future moving ahead. So find that time. Get help, support from people who are willing and wanting to be there for your well-being. Hashtag heart, mind, and care. Everyone for you. Share the love. So this is what we are talking about. Yes, my name is Jane. I'm live streaming from UK. Everybody is welcome to subscribe, to like, and you're welcome to suggest, comment, interact with everybody on the live streaming, and share the love. So we're talking about as well, live streaming. You'll be doing live streaming. It's also another thing. So I'm here. I have to make time to make this live streaming, to meet new people. I want to look for more subscribers. I want to have some more supporters. I'm looking to share information which I know to everyone else, and everyone else is welcome to put some suggestions, some comment, to subscribe. I even can reach more people and share more information around the world. So, and I know different time zone in different countries. So as we say, US is 5 to 6 hours ahead of UK, where I am. Europe is 1 hour. Africa is 2 hours. Mostly West Africa, especially Nigeria, they use the same time as UK. India is 4.5 hours ahead. Other Asian countries, 6 to 8 hours ahead. New Zealand is 11 hours. Australia is 9 hours. Part of Russia or the Far East is 12 hours. And America, South America is 13 hours ahead of UK. So I'm looking forward to meet and share information around the world. I know somewhere in the world, somewhere in the country, somewhere in other countries, there's somebody who is awake, there's other probably sleeping, there's other going to maybe having their dinner, there's others probably just having their breakfast. As I can see some people around other countries around 8, 9 o'clock. And there's other countries where I can see it's past midnight, and some of them is around 4 and 3 o'clock. So some people are sleeping, some people are waking up, some people are having breakfast, some people are probably having lunch, some people are having dinner, and some people are probably going out to have fun, and some people are having a drink. And you happen to pass by, you're welcome to join this conversation. You're welcome to subscribe. You're welcome to be part of the conversation. Thank you very much. Willing, wanting, and well-being. Today we've been talking about refreshing and recapture our mind. For the last 3 months, I've been doing all this live streaming. So we're doing the recapturing of all the live streaming. And I'm very grateful for many who have stayed with me. I'm very grateful for people who are just even a minute and moved on. Maybe they were doing something. I'm very grateful for people who are going to be watching on replay. Everybody is welcome. And even people who's going to be watching even a few months, few years, everybody, thank you very much. And today we're talking about all this refresh and recapture our mind. For the last 3 months, I've been doing these live streamings. And also I've now I'm going to be doing live streaming once a week on Monday from 7:30 onwards. And you're welcome to suggest if you think the daytime is the best time, or you think this time is the best time. Everybody's welcome to put their suggestion. You're also welcome to say hello. My name is. You're also welcome to talk and interact with others. Just saying hi, interacting. This is good. This is good for more people to come in and see what we're talking about. So you're welcome to interact. You're welcome to suggest. You're welcome just to say hi. If you choose to just stay there and just listen, you're also welcome. Thank you very much. My name is Jane. I'm live streaming from UK, and everybody's welcome. Having myself a drink and keeping myself hydrated. What are you having? So today we'll be talking about refresh and recapture our minds. Last 3 months, yes, what I've been talking about. I've been doing live streaming for the last 3 months, and I'm here to look for subscribers. I'm here to look for people to suggest. I'm looking for people to like, to have a conversation. This is a round table. Everybody's welcome. You're welcome to say your say. You're welcome to say, yes, this is what I feel, or you are welcome to say something you want us to talk about. Yeah, let's put it out in the open. This is an open-minded communication, and everybody is welcome. I'm here to look for subscribers. I'm here to look for people to like. I'm here to grow my channel as well. So, and hopefully I will reach more people and share more information. Mainly, I share information about diabetics. I am diabetic type 2, and I manage and control my diabetes with diet. And I also share food I cook, food I eat. I try new things all the time and see whether they're going to work. I mix various things on my smoothies, my vegetables, my soups. I try all this. I have meat, but mainly my food is I eat mainly vegetables and protein. But protein of some sort, because it can be either beef, it can be pork, it can be chicken, it can guinea fowl. Also, I cook vegetarian meals as well. I mix beans like chickpeas, kidney beans, lentils, all these I cook. And when I make my smoothies, they're smoothie which are totally vegan. So is you are welcome to check on my channel and see if you can pick and choose whatever you feel will benefit you, or share it out and see who can benefit. So I'm here open-minded, and I'm here to look for subscribers. And I know I need time, as we were saying, and I said earlier, uh, uh, success is failure turned inside out. You got to work for it. You got to find that time, find time to succeed, plan and find time to succeed. So, and I'm here also to look for those subscribers. I'm also here to share information I know. I want to reach more people around the world, and I can even share more information and see what people would like to hear as well. So today we have talked about all the refreshing and recapturing our minds on the last 3 months, and what we have been talking about on my live streams. So many have watched, even if it's a few minutes. Many have stayed with me for the whole live stream. Many have watched on replay. So everybody is welcome, and thank you very much for supporting me. And I'm also looking for more supporters so I can share more information on these live streamings. So, and now I normally do twice a week the live streaming, but now I'm going to start doing it only once a week, and give maybe people time to capture and see what we have talked for that last week. So people who are watching for replay, maybe they can catch up, maybe a few a day, few days later, and then see if they can join on the live streaming when I'm on Mondays. So I'm gonna do it on Monday in the evening around 7:30, and right now is 20:33 in UK, and our sunset will be around 21:04. So it's still bright out there, and people are still in the park, kicking the balls, having fun, riding their bikes, and you're welcome to join in this conversation. If you happen to pass by, you're welcome. You're welcome to say hi, and your name is. You are welcome just to say hi, interact with everybody else who is in the conversation. And we were talking about refresh and recapture our mind for the last 3 months. So we talked about the last 3 months. I've been talking about living with diabetes, and only you can make changes and can make that difference. So we talked about that. If you happen to visit my channel, Jane Jagger, just go there and have a look and see what we talked about. You're welcome to comment and put suggestions if you have them. We also talked about another live stream. I spoke about start every day with a happy way. So that's another live stream I did. You're also welcome to go and have a look at it at my channel, Jane Jagger, and see if you can suggest, if you can get ideas, if you can see somebody can benefit you, if you can see somebody you share to somebody who know that person can benefit from this information. You're welcome to do that. We also spoke about don't quit. Only you can fulfill your dreams and reality. Remember, you are you. You are unique. You are you individual. Nobody else can fulfill your things for you. People can be there for you, they can support you, but you have to take charge. So that's why we say, don't quit. Only you can fulfill your dreams and your reality. You can tell us about your dreams, you can tell us about your reality, but yes, we can there be supportive, we can there persuade you, we can there listen, we can give you suggestions, but you have to take that lead. Don't quit. Rest if you must, but don't quit. The next live streaming was motivation tips, looking after yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally. Oh, thank you. I have a like there. Thank you very much. And I have 3 people. Uh, so this we were also talking about motivation, tips, looking after yourself, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Again, this is you having enough time to sleep, having enough sleep, having enough support. Look for people who can support you, involving yourself in a professional who can really support you. Uh, uh, Talking about it. I know when you talk about what is bothering you, what's troubling you, does help. Uh, uh, Trouble which is shared, information which is shared is problems halved. So talk about it, talk to people about it. Let people be there for you, and look for good people who can support you. And then the next one was take control and manage diabetes, uh, tips and motivation. Again, take control. Diabetes, if you're diagnosed with diabetes, yes, sometimes we feel like, oh, why me? Why did it happen to me? Why is it on my family? Why not about the other people? So we hide away and we forget it's not going away. So take control and manage your diabetes. So, however, whether you're managing it with the food, whether you're managing with it with the medication or insulin, or however you're managing it, take control and manage it, and so you can live a good life. So, do not deny yourself that. So, again, another one we talked about was change is constant. How do you deal with yours? So, change is constant. It can be something which is bad, as bad as thing, or it can be a good thing. It can be changes. Maybe it can be probably moving, migrating to a new country. That can be a good change. Maybe it can be, oh, now you finish your education, you finish your primary school, you go to your high school, you finish your high school, you get good grades, go to college or university. These can go good changes. They can also be other not really wanted changes, but it can happen. Maybe losing people in the family, maybe somebody getting ill, maybe somebody diagnosed with something. All these can be changes which we don't want to happen. But obviously, this is life and it will happen along the way. And change is constant. Every minute, every second, change is constant. We can't not say not to change. It will happen. So we have to see how we deal with it. Do we say, okay, it's happened? How are we going to move forward? And then the next one was will and determination, our powerful mindset when you want to achieve anything in life. When you see things happen, changes and changes which you didn't want. So you have to put that will and determination. Uh, as we know, is that they are powerful mindset when you want to achieve anything. It could be you want to achieve those grades in school, in college, in university, and you put that will. Yes, I will get those ones. Yes, I got that determination. Oh, yes, I'm gonna get that promotion. Yes, you put that in. Oh, yes, I'm gonna go on the holiday. I'm gonna make sure I put some coins away until the holiday comes. So all these can be good things. Yes, you put that will and determination. I want to change my diet. I want to eat healthy, to look after myself, to look after my body, to look after my health, and to look after people who are around me. Yes, will and determination can be. And then we spoke about money, idea, and suggestion to keep out of debt. Then we talk about money. Yes, money is involved in everything now we do, because you cannot eat. You have to go and buy food with money. You have to go and if you're going to work, you have to make transport to go and get more money to feed yourself or to pay for your needs. And we talk about getting out of debt from money, because people hide away from money and we do not want to talk about money. Everybody, when you say money, I don't want to hear about money. But money has to be put in front of us. It has to be put on this round table. We have to talk about it. There's some people who are struggling. They have debt, but they don't know how to come out of it. So a suggestion was putting your incoming first, put them in there, count them and see how much money is coming in, and then say, okay, what is going out from this money? And if your outgoing is more than what is coming in, you have to see what you need to remove from that coming in. Because sometimes we put our want first before our needs. So our needs is things like bills, paying for your rent, paying for your mortgage, paying for your transport to go to work, uh, drinks, clothes you need there and there. If you have clothes which can last for a few more months, you don't have to buy clothes. Then that become a want. So, and then you see your wants. Wants, it's like the holidays you want, that big car you want, uh, um, that big dress, or that designer's bag, or shoes you saw. So all this is what we want, but we have to put our own money, we have to put our needs first, put all them together, see, have we be able to pay for this? Yes. Now our want, can we afford our want? If we cannot afford our want, we go back there and see, can I put a few coins away on a saving account, where I even leave the card at home? Don't carry that card, because it's very tempting when you know there's a few coins on your card, on the saving account, and you're going to say, oh, maybe I want that temptation. So it's good idea to, when you put the few money on that card, put it away and leave it at home. Put on, either you get paid on weekly, you get paid on monthly, you get paid on every day. Put a few coins there, which is gonna add up, and you can afford that holiday. You can afford that maybe dress you want. You can afford that shoes you want. You can afford that jacket you want. Maybe you can afford that designer bag you want. But don't put yourself in debt, because these people, when you get your loan from particular places, they come with profit, and they add, sometimes they become double. Maybe you borrow a few, you double that, and you're going to be paying for that. And if you don't pay for it, they'll be knocking on the door to get their money. So it's very important to find out, if you can't afford anything, don't put yourself in trouble. Don't put yourself in debt. Find your needs first. Make them a priority. Pay for that. Then you know you have rent, or you have mortgage, you have a roof over your head. You paid for utility bills, your gas, electricity, your TV license. So the end, nobody's going to be chasing you on that. You paid for your water. Nobody's going to be chasing on you that. So that is your need priority. So they have to put together. And food, of course, on the table. So that is your need first before your want. And then after we talked about, let's recapture our thought. And this was to recapture all those we talked about. So the living with diabetic, the starting every day with a happy way, don't quit, rest if you must, uh, keeping yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, looking after yourself. The change is constant, and will and determination, excuse me, money, as we just spoke about. And then we have recaptured all that. So then the next one was 6 ways to get involved and support your immediate and wider community. This is how you can support your community. How can you get involved in a community? Knowing your community. So recycling could be a good thing. Papers, grasses, all these can be a good thing to do, to provide in the community, to support in the wider community, to support the world, because as we know, the climate change is happening. So if you do this, at least you are getting involved, you're supporting the community, you are doing something for the wider community. You can do, if you got knowledge of particular thing, you can share that and volunteer at a school, help the kids to gather knowledge. If you know, like things like with a practical, maybe carpentry, maybe gardening, all these can support the community. If you see somebody struggling, maybe you can help. Homeless, maybe you can go and support the homeless, maybe when the food is being fed, and then you can be there. You can also, things like, which for me, I find it also very good and is fulfilling. I'm happy to do it. Giving bread is something else. So you're helping that stranger you don't know, that person who really need it, because you already, if you're giving blood, that means you already checked yourself. They checked and see whether you can give that blood. Before they take the blood, you got enough. They say hemoglobin. That's number one, because they don't want you to be running out of that hemoglobin before you give blood. So this is good for community. Whatever you can be able to afford. It's not necessarily money, but if you can afford money, you're welcome to give that. Clothes, old clothes around your place, and not furniture which you don't want. That can be also something to help the community. It can be given to charity. The charity can make it better for somebody else to use it. So it is a good thing to support and get involved in the community. And there was another one we talked about. Don't let progress to success be part of the furniture. Yes, it's other things sometimes we do. We know what we want. We know our success. We know where we want to be, but we just brush it aside and keep it aside, and we don't do anything. So, and they become part of the furniture. So motivate yourself. Don't just stay there and say, next time, tomorrow, and tomorrow will never come. So don't let it be part of the furniture. If it's yours, do it. It's yours. Nobody else is gonna do it for you. So you have to make sure you say, own it, lead, and do whatever you want to do. Don't let it be part of the furniture. Look for that success. And if it's yours, make it yours. So then we talked about 12 ways to prepare, cook, and eat vegetables. So for me, because I'm type 2 diabetics, I find lots of ways to cook this because I control my diabetes with the diet. So, and I look for ways to cook vegetables. So you can steam vegetables, you can boil vegetables, you can stew vegetables, you can barbecue vegetables, you can roast them, you can stir fry, you can deep fry. So it's different ways, and make yourself make something which is got something sweet, something bitter, something sour, something salty. All these will make food. And you're not necessarily adding sugar. You can add things which are sweet. Like, for example, if you make a stir fry and it's like this Chinese stir fry and you feel it's too bitter for you, you can get some pineapple and put it on it. That will be your sugar, instead of putting sugar itself, pure sugar. So that can help that instead of you putting the sugar. So it's ways to help yourself, ways to reduce eating a lot of sugar, and ways to reduce eating a lot of hard fat, and ways to reduce eating a lot of carbs. So minimize carb, especially with type 2 diabetics. You have to reduce carbohydrates, because that cannot be very good, and the body doesn't break it down properly. So the body struggle to break down hard carb with type 2 diabetics. So that's another thing we were talking about. Motivation tip to success. It's not where you are, but the direction you are heading. You may not start good in life. You may not be in the right place in life. You may be struggling in life. But if you know the way you are heading, that is a good thing. So say, yes, I'm struggling right now. I need to be somewhere there. I want to look for people who can support me and guide me through that. So again, it's not so much where you are, but in the direction you are moving. And then we also talked about, it's not way so much. Yeah. And then then and now, what do you prefer? So again, we say then and now, what do you prefer? Before used to be things like we didn't have like these technologies, full of technology. We have a lot of we have now technology, we have phones, even youngsters, kids, if their family can afford it, they buy them phones so they can communicate. We have FaceTime, we have WhatsApp, we have live stream communication. All these have come in. So What do you think? Then and now, what do you think? So then and now, that's what we were talking about. Then and now. And I look for that then and now. And I got then and now. Yes. We were talking about also food. Before then, mainly we didn't have a lot of restaurant. Now we have choices. Can you do a takeaway? Or can you eat in the restaurant? Somebody to even cook for you and clean for you. Exercise. Do you prefer to go to the gym? Or do you prefer to do it outside in fresh air? Drinks, water or fizzy drinks, homemade smoothies or shop bought. Hobbies, do you want to keep to what you know or do you like to move and try new things? Mm, we talk about cinemas. Would you prefer now to see cinema at home? Now people buy those surround sound and you can put them in a home and it become like a home cinema. Or do you prefer going to the theater with others? Do you like to see TV or music? Books or talking with your friends on the phone or whoever you're talking to on the phone? There's Facebook now, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, or do you prefer nature? So all things. Then now we have so many different new things we can choose from. And then do you like visiting new places or do you like staying at home? Uh, the live stream, as I was asking people, do you prefer doing it in the evening or do you prefer doing it in the night or do you prefer doing it during the daytime or in the morning? So all these is the things which I'm asking. Willing, wanting, and well-being. Hashtag heart, mind, and care. We're here to talk. We're here to cooperate. We're here to suggest. You're welcome to subscribe and like. I already got one like there, and everybody's welcome to join in. So, do you prefer to use old ways or do you prefer now to do new ways? Now and then, which one do you think? So, yeah, we spoke about that. And then also there was achievement you have come across. There was also that achievement you have come across. And this was about no achievement is too small in your life. Achievement, this makes you, whether small you think or whether big you think, this is you. It's your achievement, it's your experience, it's your learning curve. This makes you. You have gone through that achievement. You have experienced that achievement. Whether you think it's small, whether you think it's big, however you think about it, is your achievement. So own it and share if you feel like it's going to benefit others. And if you have to do it again, would you do it the same or would you tweak something to make it even better? So I was talking about now, it can be achievement people have started giving, achieving. So it could be youngsters, they normally sit on the sofa just there and letting their family do stuff. And now they think, okay, I'll join in, I'll help on the washing up, I'll help on clearing the table, I'll help on this. This can be is achievement. You're moving forward in life. You're doing something you haven't been doing before. So this can help. Choosing to be happier instead of you being all negative. And this can be good. This is an achievement. Yeah, you choosing to be happier and reducing your self-stress. This can be good. Organizing yourself and making it a priority. And what is most important to you. Give yourself some time as well. Wake up a little bit early for you to see this achievement. You own it, take the lead, take charge, you deserve it. It's your life. So don't say achievement is small. Achievement is your achievement, which makes you willing, wanting, and well-being. Hashtag heart, mind, and care. So, and then there was another one when we spoke about was, would you rather, sorry, what was your reaction? Would you rather know or not? So this was if you're not feeling well and you go to the doctors and the doctor says, I got bad news, would you rather know or not? Would you rather tell the doctor, give me medication, let me just go sort it out? Or would you rather say, yes, give me details so I can know what to do with this certain illness I have? Would you rather know or not? Having a baby, would you rather know whether it's a girl? Would you rather know whether it's a boy? Or would you prefer to say neutral and buy all neutral things until the baby comes? Would you rather know whether the baby is healthy, or would you rather say, no, I'll wait for those 9 months, the baby comes, and I'll take it from there? So, exams, would you rather know or not? So, I've seen a few people that was where they finished their exams, either it's a primary or secondary school, and they say, hang on, I don't want to know about it. I'm done with education. So would you rather know, at least if see if you could have moved forward, or would you rather say, I do not want to know? So it's up to you to think, to say, and see what can you do about it. Yeah, and then also we talked about if you're going and you're driving and you happen to get lost and you're not sure where you are and you want to find a particular place and you see a stranger, would you ask that stranger and say, please explain me where I'm looking for? Or would you rather say, no, I'm going to go in circles, circles until I find a place? What would you rather do? So that is what we're looking for. Would you rather know or not? And dealing with anything, like something comes on, would you rather say, I don't want to know and walk away? Or would you rather say, yes, we're going to tackle this, we're going to do this? Uh, Joining in a conversation, would you rather say something or stay there quiet? What would you prefer to do? So this is what we're talking about. Uh, Doing this live streaming, I'm here now. I got people who have joined in. Would you say anything, or would you rather wait for other people to say anything? Remember, stand for yourself, stand for you, individual. Be you, own it, and say, yes, I'm gonna subscribe. Yes, I'm gonna like. Yes, I'm gonna say hi to everybody else. Yes, I'm gonna introduce myself. Yes, I'm gonna say where I am from. Yes, I'm gonna put a comment and say particular something. Would you rather do it, or would you rather say they're quiet, or would you rather say, oh, pass by, I don't want to know? So these are all things we were talking about. So, and then the other one was stop self-doubt. Stop self-doubt, willing, wanting, and well-being. Yeah, we said stop self-doubt, look for and surround yourself with positive people, supportive people, motivated people, people who have can-do attitude. Have a great community behind you, beside you, around you, people who demonstrate empathy, active listening, find time for you, talk to you, let you talk, and be patient waiting for you to finish, uh, take you as equal, tell you can do and encourage you, people who believe in you, people who are willing and wanting to be there for your well-being. Hashtag heart, mind, and care. Willing, wanting, and well-being. And then the next one was type 2 diabetics. Can you live with type 2 diabetics a happy, fulfilling life? The answer, yes, you can. Accepting is the first thing, because what happens is people, when you're told we're diabetics, we get a shock, maybe shut down, maybe we hide away, maybe we get angry. We're angry with our family, we don't want to say anything, we're angry with the world, why this happened to me. And then after that, anger starting settling in, and we start realizing, yes, we're being told we have diabetes. Yes, that is that. We have to move forward. We have to start realizing this. We have to find ways to come out of this anger and move forward and start looking after ourselves. And then that's when we start taking action and start healing. So we take action. Yes, this is how we're going to do. I'm going to find information. I'm going to find help. I'm going to see what I can do. I'm going to talk it out with my friends, my family. We do not want to hide diabetes away. Diabetes is a long-term condition. It's not going away. So we have to talk about it. We have to see ways to help each other and see if we can support and live a happy, fulfilling life with diabetes. So we want to start believing in ourselves, willing, wanting, and well-being. Stop self-doubt, find time, and put a plan together for what we will need to move on. Because you're gonna need a plan for how you're gonna start reduce a few things from your diet. Maybe what you've been eating too much of it, maybe have to be reduced and start getting that. Have your family and friends and people who care about around you. So put these people there. Professional groups, there's charities where they can help and can support you with this information. So people who are positive, supportive, and willing to be there for you. So check your food diet and see what you want to limit. Yeah, things like a lot of carbs, you probably need to limit that. Hard fat, probably need to limit this. Yeah, and start using good fat. Good fat like olive oil. We have sunflower oil, avocado oil. We have what is it? Rapeseed oil. All these are good fat. So, like this, for example, I do either I call it bread, sometimes I call it cake, and this when I do bake is like with some cocoa and seeds and nuts, and I use oats, and I use sunflower oil instead of using butter. So that help very much. And sunflower oils can heat on high heat. It hold itself very well, and it make good bread or cake. So try it and see how it works. So the also other thing as well, living better with diabetes. There's also another thing I put on in. I go the address where I say this is my limit, and we're not gonna go beyond this weight. So if I see I'm getting to that weight and I cannot get to that dress, I say to myself, hang on, something has to be done. I have to go back again because I don't want to go that. That's myself. That's my will and determination. That's my way of saying I don't want to go beyond that weight. Because otherwise we kind of get carried away and we forget. And it's very easy with diabetics to put on weight because especially we eat a lot of carbohydrates, our body doesn't break the carbohydrates easily. So we have to make sure we minimize and limit the carbohydrates and hard fat. And exercise is highly recommended. It's highly recommended, especially cardio and weight. And also fasting could be a good thing. Fasting is where you do 8 hours of eating and 16 hours of fasting. You can introduce it slowly, 1 day a week, eventually 2 days, 3 days, 5 days, as you wish, could be very good. It does really help. Willing, wanting, and well-being. Hashtag heart, mind, and care. So that is another thing we can do. And then the next thing was 6 ways to be in charge, with of your life and what's come with it. So now this is number 1. We talked about healthy. If you don't look after yourself, other things which come with your health and come with you, how are you going to look after those? So health, body, mind, your heart, reduce stress, look for ways to be happier. So look after yourself, number 1, before you will be able to look after others. Remember, family comes there as well. So when you are looking after yourself, when you're fit enough, when you can there, you reduce your stress, and also we can completely limit stress. There's somewhere stress comes in, but finding ways to to minimize stress and not be stressed all the time is a good way. So then you'll be able to look after your family, taking your family, feeding your family, clothing them, giving them education. If it's theory or practical, however they wish to do, it's a good thing. Finances, again, looking after your need first and become the priority instead of your wants. So then you can have that less stress and a little bit more happier. So finances, money can make life a little bit difficult and stressed. If you cannot find where you're going to get food, stress can come more in. If you cannot find how to pay that bill, stress is again more coming in. If you know babies and whoever is knocking on the door won't asking for their money, then again it's adding more to stress. So looking after the finances and making needs your priority. Anything you want, like you want that new dress or that things you can do without it for a few months, that put it away and remember to pay for your bills, for your utilities, your food, transport to go to work. All these are good to start with. Your needs, your priorities. Knowledge, sharing knowledge, caring, and being there for each other is a good thing. What is needed of you, and don't wear yourself out. Yeah, what is needed for you. So remember, if people needs you, be there for them, but remember, do not wear yourself out. Because again, if you wear yourself out, you're not going to be able to help the people, the family, the people who needs you around you for long. So looking after you, yourself. Community, get involved in good people, be a good citizen supporting, doing that a little bit of donation, if it's old clothes and furniture, sense of belonging, being in the community, people knowing, yes, that particular person live down there, yes, that particular person support, yeah, care about others, asking for support if you need yourself. That's why you involve in the community. Willing, wanting to be there for others, and people wanting to be there for you. So being there for good well-being, willing, wanting, and well-being. Yeah, open mind, learn through experience uh, from others, sharing knowledge, learning from each other. So this could be a good thing. And yes, that's what we talked about. Remember, and then we said success is failure turned inside out. Plan and make time. Time is very important. We need time to plan for everything. So plan and make time to succeed. Success is failure turned inside out. Anything we do, appointment with the doctors, appointment at work, going to work, meetings, we need to plan that time. Have time to call the doctor, have time to get the doctors, have time to listen to the doctor. Going to work, have time to get ready to go to work, have time to have what time you're going to need to get to work, have time if you're going for a meeting, what time you need. uh, Exams, if you're going to do like exam, you are in school and you want to achieve those good goals, you have to put in time. You have to put time for homework, you have to research and find whatever you want to achieve. College, uni, you want that promotion, you also have to do that. You have to find that time to see what is needed to get that promotion. Going places, meeting new people, saying no to negativity, and find that time. Jobs, hobbies, eating healthy, all these we have to find time. Remember, success is failure turned inside out. So we have to find out. We cannot just sit here and say, success is going to rain on me. We have to find that time. We have to make time to do this. For me, looking for subscribers, and I'm here to look for more subscribers. I want to share more information with people. I want to do live streaming. Check out my YouTube and see what I talked about. I talk about diabetics. I talk about exercise. I talk about praises. I talk about hobbies. I'm open-minded, whatever you're sharing. And everybody is welcome to subscribe and like. and suggestion, say hi. Everybody's welcome. And I have two people there, and thank you very much for everybody who's been staying with me. And thank you very much for people who's been and gone. Thank you very much for people who's going to watch later. Thank you very much for people who's going to join just before I finish. Everybody is welcome to say hi, to comment on something, to say my name is, which country you are in, what do you think about this subject? Everybody is welcome. So yeah, and we were talking about willing, wanting, and well-being. Stop self-doubt. Yeah, if you reduce stress, it's a good thing. You need to find time to see how you're gonna make time to make that reduce stress and become more happier. A good community. How are you gonna do that? Whether it's at work, how are you gonna do that? Whether it's at home, how are you gonna do that? Whether it's friends, family, how are you gonna do that? So we have to find that time. Plan and make time to succeed in whatever you're trying to succeed on. Um, Take the lead, own it, you owe it to yourself and your future moving forward. Get help if you want to. Talk to people who are willing and wanting to be there for your well being, heart, mind, and care. Willing, wanting, and well being. Everyone for you, share the love. Everybody is welcome. My name is Jane. I'm live streaming from UK, and you are welcome to subscribe. You're welcome to like, comment, suggestion, interact with everybody who is there. And the topic for today was refresh and recapture our minds. The last 3 months I've been doing a live streaming. I've been doing on 2 days a week, which has been Saturday and Monday, and I've thought long and hard, and I'm thinking I'm gonna be doing once a week, a Monday, and starting around 19:30, because obviously I also want to give people a chance who didn't happen to join in the conversation on the live stream, who didn't have time to join in live stream, who's gonna be watching on the replay, so they have time to maybe watch. Giving that 1 week, people probably will be able to maybe join, listen, see what we talked about. Maybe we'll be able, when come next Monday, they will be able probably to join in on the next conversation. So instead of doing a 2 live stream in a week, I'm gonna be doing 1 live stream in a week, which is gonna be a Monday from 19:30 UK time. So I know there's different time zone in every country. If it's 19:30 in the UK, that's gonna be different times in different zones. So around midnight to 1 o'clock, around in the US, 19:30 is gonna be 20:30 in Europe, which they are 1 hour ahead. In North, South, and East Africa, that's going to be 2 hours ahead, which is 21:30. West Africa share the same time, especially Nigeria share the same time as UK. India will be around 24 or midnight. And when we go to other countries, in Asia countries, going to be between 1:30 to 3:30 in the morning. So probably most of people will be sleeping, but obviously each country is 24 hours. So there's people who are up and people who are sleeping. We have to keep all countries moving. So New Zealand will be 6:30 in the morning. Australia will be 4:30. Russia will be 7:30 in the morning, them waking up. And South America, where is Tonga and Samoa, will be around 8:30 in the morning. So somewhere in the world, somebody's going to be up, and some other people's probably going to be sleeping. Some people are going to be eating, either it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, even having a drink or going out. So, and here I'm keeping myself hydrated. I got myself water. Cheers if you have your own drink. And yes, so yes, we were talking about that. So I'm here to look for subscribers. I share information and I want to reach more people so I can even share even more information. So if you feel that you have captured something and it's benefit for you, please do use it. If you feel like somebody else can benefit, please do share. And we'll be talking about all the live stream I've been doing for the last 3 months. So we'll be refreshing and we'll be recapturing our minds for the last 3 months and whatever live streaming I'll be doing. So if you haven't visited and today is your first time, you're welcome to go and see my live streams or my YouTube. I share food, I share exercise, I share hobbies, I share places. I'm type 2 diabetics and I share more information how I manage and control my diabetics with diet. You can see what I cook there. You're welcome to share. You're welcome to share with others. And suggestion are also welcome. And I'm looking for some subscribers. So you're welcome to subscribe. So I know many have been and watched. Many have stayed with me and many will be watching on replay. So everybody is welcome and thank you very much for visiting and passing by my live stream. And hopefully you're gonna be looking at my YouTube channel and see what I share out there. And everybody's welcome to subscribe, to share, to comment, to say hi to everybody else who is in the conversation. This is a round table and everybody's welcome. Share your thought. Say your name. Say where you're from. Say what time is in your country. Yeah. Even just staying there, you're also welcome. So, and today we have captured all about my 3 months live streaming, which I've been doing. I've been doing 2 in a week. Now I have decided I'm going to do once a week. So people who have time to watch the last one and capture. And if you today is your first time, have a look. I have a few of the live stream I've done. I have a few videos and shorts on my YouTube channel. You're welcome to have a look and see what I talk about. I talk about many things in the YouTube. On this live streaming as well, I talk about different things as well. And I'm open to suggestion. I'm open to what you think you want to share. And I want to reach wider community, people out there, and you're welcome to talk. You're welcome to suggest. You're welcome to subscribe. You're welcome to like. Don't hide away. Don't wait for somebody else to do it and say, I'm going to wait for somebody else to maybe subscribe. I'm going to wait for somebody else maybe to like. I'm going to wait for somebody else maybe to comment. Do not hide away. Come out. Don't be shy. Yeah, stand for yourself and say, yes, I can talk. Yes, my name is. Yes, I'll comment on this live stream. Yes, I'm going to say hi. Yes, I'm going to say my name. Yes, I want to join this round table. So don't be shy. Don't hide away. Talk. And this is a round table and everybody is welcome to comment. And we're facing each other. We're not putting people behind. Everybody is facing on this round table and we can see each other's face. We can see everybody is welcome. You're given a chance to subscribe. You're given a chance to comment, to say hi to everybody else on the round table. And you're welcome to subscribe as well. We talked about refresh and recapture our minds on the last 3 months live streaming I've been doing. So it was living with diabetics, uh, start every day with a happy way, don't quit, rest if you must, but don't quit. Motivation of yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally. Take on control of diabetics. So this is tips and motivation. Change is constant, as we know it does happen every second, every minute of the day. So change is constant, whether it is in the bad news or good news, surprises, change is constant. It doesn't go anywhere. So we have to move with change and we have to accept change is there all the time. So the only thing which doesn't change is change. Constant is there. We talked about will and determination, a powerful mindset when you want to achieve anything in life. So, and then we talked about money, ideas, and a suggestion to keep ourselves out of debt. So, having our needs first and the priority, and then our want will be secondary because needs is what we need, like food, utilities, rent, mortgage, transport to go to work. So that is our need first. So our want is like you're going to holidays, you want to buy that different things, that's designer clothes. So that is our wants. So we can keep those as secondary and we can save for that instead of putting ourselves in debt. Then we talked about recapture our thought for all those. As we can see, we did recapture for those ones. And if you haven't watched any, you are welcome to go and have a look and see what you best interest and what you feel like you want to watch. There's a lot of them there. You're welcome to watch them all. And then we talked about a 6 way to get involved in a immediate and a wider community, which is about donating old clothes, be supporting, volunteer on the community, uh, helping around the gardens, community gardens, helping at school, helping the homeless. All these is things you can volunteer for. Other thing is also you can volunteer to give blood. It's not a problem if you feel like yes, you can't do, you're brave enough. Yes, it's another thing to help somebody you don't know by seeing the community. So that's another thing we can do. And then we spoke about uh, don't let progress to success be part of your furniture, which is people have ideas, they know what they want, it's there, but they just put it outside and they put it down and it becomes part of furniture. So pick it up. Don't make it be part of the furniture and succeed on what you want to do. So, and then the other one was 12 ways of preparing and cooking and eating vegetables. As I said, mentioned, there's different ways to cook and prepare vegetables. They can be eaten raw without being cooked. They can be steamed. They can be boiled. They can be roast. They can be stir fry. They can be barbecue. Oh, and the cooking is endless. They don't have to be boiling. Add your four thing is sweets, sour, bitter, and salty. And remember, sweet, it doesn't have to be sugar, pure sugar. You can add things like pineapple, which are sweeter on your food and which will make taste better, which is less sugar. There is a sugar on the pineapple, but it's not as much as you can put the pure sugar. So those are the things you can improve eating your food and cooking your vegetables. Motivation tips to success is not so much where you are, but in the direction you are. So sometimes we may not start on the best place. We may be in debt. We may be struggling. Maybe we didn't do great in our exams. And it's yes, we know that's not happening. But what are we heading to? What direction are we heading to? Are we heading to the positive direction? Are we heading to the brighter direction? Are we heading to where we want to be? So that's what it is about that one. And then we talked about then and now. What do you prefer? Do you prefer old ways or do you prefer now, whatever is happening? Do you prefer knowing about your exams? Do you prefer when going to the doctor, knowing about the result? Do you prefer knowing whether it's a boy or a girl? Do you prefer uh, anything happen in the family? Do you prefer knowing or not? So all this is what we're talking then and now. So, and then before we remember when it used to be, then we used to be very difficult. Now communication has become easier, technology has become easier. We got TV, even youngsters, if the family can afford, they have phones, they can communicate, you can face to face, WhatsApp, YouTube, live streaming, all these have become easy. So what do we prefer? And then achievement you have come across. Now remember, any achievement is your achievement. Don't say that is more and you're denying it. It's yours, it's made you, so own it and say, this is my experience, this is my achievement. Yes, how can I improve it, or how can I keep it, or how can I use it again? So it's up to you. It's your achievement, however small, however big you think, it's your achievement. And then we went and spoke about what your reaction would you prefer to know or not? So some people prefer not to know anything. You go to the doctors and the doctor said to you, oh, I got bad news. And they prefer say, oh, I don't want to know. Give me medication. That's it. Or some people prefer, okay, let me know the information. Tell me what I can do it. How I can move forward. How can I make it steady and move on with my life? So some people are like, for me, when I was diagnosed with diabetes, I said, yes, I want to know. I want to know how I can keep myself happier living with diabetes and move forward, because I don't want to dwell and say that, okay, yes, I'm going to hide away. Yes, I'm angry. It's happened. Things happen. So it's how we live with them. It's how we move forward. And that's what I did. So what are you doing about it? Stop self-doubt. That's the next one. And say, yes, you can. So again, we're talking about self-doubt. People self-doubt themselves. They may say, oh, I'm not going to get the good grades because of the exams when I'm getting exam. Oh, I cannot do that. Oh, I can't do this. So stop self-doubt and say, yes, you can. Put that mindset in your mind and say, yes, you can. If it can be done by somebody else, why not you? So get in there. And then we talked about, can you live a happy, fulfilling life when you're living with diabetes? Yes, you can. You can live with diabetes, living with diabetes. You can live a happy, fulfilling life. It's up to you to organize yourself, whether you're taking medication, insulin, or you controlling it with diet, and how you're going to do it. Plan for yourself and say, this time I'll do this, that time I'll do this. And yes, you can live a happy, fulfilling life if you organize yourself. So, and then we say ideas to be in charge of your life and what's come with it. So, yes, again, number one, you have to look after yourself. You are the first one, your health, your mental, your body, your heart. If you look after yourself, it will be easy, and you'll be able to look after whatever else come with it. Family come with it, that. Feeding them comes with that. So yes, you can, um, you have to be in charge for your life and what comes with it. Debt, you don't want to get in debt. You want to look after yourself. And then you'll be able to live a happy, fulfilling life. And then we spoke about success is failure turned inside out. So, can you do something about success is failure turned inside out? Of course, we can. Anything we have to plan and make time to succeed. Time is crucial. We have to have this time. So, as we start from appointment, even meeting your friends, you have to make that time. You have to maybe call them. That's time. You have to make yourself there. That's time. Seeing your doctor, you have to call the doctor. That's time. Uh, you're going to work. You have to plan yourself. That's time. Uh, Meeting, yeah, you have to plan for that. Youngsters who are doing exams, they have to plan to have, if they want to get good grades, they need time to study, they need time to get information they need, talk to their teachers, talk to their lecturers, to make time to do their homework, to get good grades. That's again time. So plan and make time to succeed. Failure is success turned inside out. So jobs, hobbies, eating healthy, we also need time so we can succeed on what we are planning to do. So, uh, making good community, reducing stress, and becoming more happier. This again, any time, how are we going to do it? Plan, make time. Take the lead, own it. You owe it to yourself and your future moving forward. So get help, get support, and from the people who are willing and wanting to be there for your well-being. So don't deny yourself. Heart, mind, and care. Willing, wanting, and well-being. Everyone for you, share the love. So this was today's live streaming. I'm gonna be ending my live streaming soon. And if you wanna comment, you wanna suggest, you wanna subscribe, you're welcome. Yeah, being open mind, you're welcome to say, hi, my name is, and say your name. You're welcome to say how you think. You're welcome to visit my YouTube channel at Jane Jagger. And you're welcome to see all the live stream I've been doing for the last 3 months. And today we were doing refresh and recapture our mind for the last 3 months. And you're welcome to leave comment and say what you think, or you welcome to say what you think you would like to see on a later date. I'm gonna be doing my live stream now once a week instead of twice, on Monday in the evening around 19:30, and everybody is welcome to join. This I thought of this, and I thought this will give people, to whoever going to be watching on replay, to have time to go and have a look and see what we were talking on before, and probably be able to join in on when I'm on live. So thank you very much for everybody's being. I have 3 people there, and thank you very much for people who stayed with me. Thank you very much for people who just passed by and went. Thank you very much for people who's going to be watching later, and thank you very much for people who's going to be watching on replay. Everybody is welcome to subscribe. Everybody is welcome to like. Everybody is welcome to suggest and comment. And I'm going to be ending my live stream now. And thank you very much. Bye for now, and see you soon. Hopefully on Monday at 19:30.